Hey everybody, you guys may be wondering what I've been up to today, cause yesterday they dropped this thing off and it was in one piece. Well, it's in a couple different pieces right now. Gonna go over some things I found and some questions I have, so if anyone can give me some answers, let me know, because I don't have the proper book that answers all my questions. I gotta save up a little bit of money since I spent all my money on this thing. So here's what I've been up to today. I went ahead and I changed the oil. So there's all the oil in there. Not much water came out. Some did though. Just put 1030 in it. We'll see how that goes, because I couldn't find any non-detergent. So it is detergent oil, and there was a little bit of sludge in the bottom of the crankcase, I felt, with my pinky. I've just been up to a little bit of everything. I'll go from one thing and then think of something and then do something else and then go back to the other thing and then find something completely different from either one. So here's what I found. I sanded and redid the gap on my magneto. I have good spark, so that makes me really excited. My clutch is in really good shape. My brakes, that one is still off. I still can't get that one off. I'm going to try to work on that tomorrow, because I'd like to move this a little further back. What else? My carburetor I thought was going to be in better shape than what it is, though it may be pretty good internally. I'm not sure yet. My bowl nut is a little marred up. Looks like it's been welded on or brazed or something. I don't know. And I took that off because I was trying to pour gas into it myself to see if it would turn over. No luck. And then on the other side over here, you can see that an ear broke off. I still have it. So my first question to go over is, A, will the carburetor still function alright like that? Like if I have a washer on the bolt or something, will it be okay? Or should I just get another carburetor? I really don't want to do that. Or B, do you think it might be safe to JB weld that on? I know that's not very good to do, but you know, maybe it's an option. Okay. My next question for you guys is, and I had this question on my last B too, and I never could get a good answer on it. Am I supposed to have that much play in my fan? I mean, is that normal? It's probably got that's a good couple inches of play there. And I've always heard that it's because it's up here in the governor. If your gears are a little bit worn, it makes them get a little play. So I never knew if they're supposed to be, have a little bit, or if they're supposed to be completely tight. So that's my next question, is that okay, or is that out of adjustment? And how do I adjust it? If I remember correctly, it's those shims right there, but somebody correct me. Other than that, yeah, let you see the antifreeze. I don't know if you can see it or not. I can't tell. Well, from this angle on the camera, I can see it in there. Radiator holds pretty good. I really have can't see much light through there. I gotta clean that radiator out. You see the mess I've got there. My mess I've got in here. The next thing I've got going on, this is one of the first things I found out, because I noticed that the steering was real sloppy on it. You guys kind of see down in there. And I did a video on my old B of how to adjust the steering, so I knew that it was kind of odd. This thing has a lot of slop. Well, my half gear here, it's a little worn in the middle. I was like, oh, okay, no problem. I'm just going to adjust the eccentric. Well, unfortunately, the eccentric is completely missing. It's not even under there. They've they've put in extra shims or something to take up the slack or something like that, and it's not good. I'm hoping it's missing, to be quite honest, because I can replace that. If it's broke, I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be a whole lot of work, because I imagine I'm gonna have to pull off the whole Roll-O-Matic and then try to find some way to jack that front end up enough in the air to drop that shaft, and then have to redo that whole thing. That's not something I'm wanting to think about right now. So I want to get it running and see how it steers. It's very sloppy though. And then me, oh my, did this on my last one too, and I didn't mean to do it on this one. Trying to get that damn shaft out. I've marred up those threads because I kept the bolt on it and was trying to pound on the bolt to, you know, kind of push the rod out. Yeah, bad idea. Should have just hit on the steering wheel from the back. Marred up those threads, so whoop, I'm falling. Give me just a second, guys. There we go. So, I'm lucky I work in a place now where I can just take that to work and redo the threads on it. I went ahead and I pulled that off just because I wanted it off. May end up just putting it back on, keep rain out of it and all that good stuff. So yeah, here is my progress for the day. I'm gonna clean up here, pick everything up, all my tools and whatnot, and call it a day. I don't know what's in store tomorrow, if anything. I'd like to really get into this carburetor. That's probably what I might work on tomorrow. And then I also may work on these shutters. I may work on getting them off. Because as you see, I thought they worked, but they don't. It was just the rod kind of flexing whenever I moved it back and forth. So no, those don't work. That's okay. I've got plenty of WD-40. Other than that, I mean, it seems to be pretty solid. Just has some wear and tear on it. I honestly think somebody was using this, and I think it's probably only sat for a couple of years. Like I said, not much water in the oil. The filter, the oil that was in it was pretty black, but it didn't look horrendous. Somebody's kept up on it, and as you can see, the new tire kind of tells me that somebody's used it for a while. So anywho, so those are my questions about the fan shaft play, and about that a broken ear over there, and I may have had one more, but if you guys could help me out on that, that'd be great. Comment on the video, or since I'm posting this to Facebook too, you guys can comment on it too. The help would be much appreciated till I can get my proper service manual. Thank you.